Have you ever wanted to ask Patrick a question about the history of the world? Well, now you can thanks to the Patrickpedia. Call the number on your screen and leave a voicemail with your question. 929-376-9499. And now enjoy Goo Blasters.
I'm not tricking you. Hunter Biden is being sent to prison for life for simply hitting Pookie and looking at his phone.
It's so disgusting okay, so first of all, they get Trump on charges, right? But now they think it's got to be fair. Trumped up charges, too.
And
I
now,
think he's also innocent as well as Biden.
And let's think about this.
Mr. Hunter.
Yeah. And let's think about this. Who's coming after Hunter?
The hunters.
No, probably the prey.
Biden.
No. He is being hunted by prey.
They should call him
because they're getting
prey.
revenge because he's been winning his entire life.
Yeah.
Think about it, man. He's fucking models. He's smoking some different things.
Yeah.
Stuff that these fucking jury members have never. If you made every single person on a jury sit there and smoke crack, they'd say, "Let him go right now. Let him go.
Let him.
If you want to be a jury in a fucking drug possession case, you should have to fucking do the drug because then you say, who could stop themselves from smoking Pookie?
Oh my god,
this is amazing.
This is unbelievable.
Everyone on the jury needs to be a guy with an open mind.
Yes, you should have to go through everything Hunter Biden's had to go through to judge him.
Yeah. You should live a year in his shoes.
Yes. You should
have to have sex with models and smoke crack and be the president's son.
For 1 year.
For one year.
1 year.
That's the only way that you can be
So how many
impartial.
people are in a jury? 150?
Yeah.
So by the time we
12
even get
angry
through...
people.
Well, it depends on the case.
That's the other
angry. No,
thing.
they're
Stop
angry.
getting these
Depends on the
angry...
case.
Stop getting these angry bastards up in this jury, man. Get
12
some
calm
temper-headed, mild-mannered working men.
Now that would be an interesting movie.
Yeah.
12 calm guys.
12 calm guys sitting around saying, I could go either way.
Yeah. I understand him.
I understand both sides.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to make that movie because we have a serious lack of empathy in the justice system.
We do. We really do.
We do.
Because if I'm on that, dude, it would have been a hung jury. And by the way, also the defendant's hung. I don't know if you've seen his penis, but it's quite large.
They were posting that.
And crack actually shrinks your testicles and
Is that true?
your penis.
Crack shrinks basically everything about your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it
the
makes you a
fact
little
that
smaller.
he is so big when literally doing crack a day,
yeah.
He should be smoking it every day if he's that tall.
he smoke it every day and he's still that tall.
He still
and
stayed big.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. That just tells you how big he was when he was born or
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
cool he is.
And also just how much he can withstand.
yeah.
And he looks fucking amazing.
He's a modern Marvel,
I can't say this
honestly.
enough. And also, you should not be if I get arrested for some shit like that. Here's my defense, Your Honor. That was the old me.
Mm-hmm.
You should not be able to go to prison for the old you.
No.
They should not send him to jail. They should send him to a science lab and study him scientifically because I read that the amount of crack that he smoked normally would turn a person into the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
all rocks.
And he
And
remained
also-
normal. He remained magazine cover material instead of an ugly mug orange bitch.
easily top 5. Yes.
Speaking of ugly mug orange bitch,
Yep.
Who, man?
the other guy.
Throw it out there, bro.
The other guy just got arrested too, Mr. Trump.
Did
Donnie.
he get? We talked about this last week, man, or 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
old fucking news.
Yeah, but he said, I mean, that's just a Mr.
It was
Oliver,
just
John
that was
Oliver,
just
if
a
you're
layup,
watching.
yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
Also-
make the connection.
No.
Also, the Thing didn't get arrested.
He's
a hero.
There's a
I consider
story that
Mr.
Cameron could tell you about.
DT to be a thing.
The Thing?
I don't
You
think
just
he is a
talking
person.
about the same guy over again?
I
The
don't think he's
Thing?
a person.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think that the second that he said that shit about grabbing pussies, he basically relinquished his grasp on the human race. And as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, he's nothing.
He's an
forgot about
orange
that.
alien.
He might as well be an alien to me, which an alien to me is not worth anything.
No,
Kill it.
I don't like when people say pussy. I think it's really gross.
it is gross.
I like when people
say
say
vagina. Say vagina.
Say vagina.
Yeah.
Can we just be
Can we
medical
be
here and say
correct?
vagina?
and list the specific parts when you're talking about them.
My slip.
A slit.
Don't
yeah.
say slit.
List
My
the
slit.
Don't
actual
say
parts
slit.
of the vagina. The slit, the top, the middle.
And the outs.
Let's be
The hole?
biological about this whole thing.
hole.
There's the hole, the slit, the outside,
The outs.
the good part,
Yeah.
and then the button on the top that does nothing.
And then the back.
And there's a back that I've never
The
seen.
back of it.
That's a butt.
The front.
The front
No.
is also a kind of a butt, a front butt.
The back of it.
Which part is the one that pees?
The back.
The whole thing pees.
The whole thing pees.
Basically, pee saturates out of it like the top of a cave.
So it's like
it's like a
It just kind of condenses on the top and then falls out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's interesting. I never knew that.
interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah.
It is really interesting.
This actually is interesting to me.
Yeah. So basically, what females have, they pee like a shower head where it's multiple. It's about 50 to 60 different discrete streams of water that come out. Man pees like when you take off the shower head and it goes.
Yes.
And it can drill a hole in the wall.
And men,
that one spike of water.
The spike.
Yeah, the spike of water.
Exactly.
And if you stop it up, it'll start coming out of other parts of a man's body.
Yeah.
Like that scene in the Mario movie, which I just rewatched.
What happens in Mario movie? He pees. Wait, he gets his
his
penis
plugged
corked.
up and
He
it's
gets
the
his penis corked and he pees out of his butt. Is what you're telling me happens in the Mario movie? What happens in the
What did you
Mario
say?
movie that?
What?
If a house is a penis, or if a house has a penis,
Okay.
if a sink is a penis and a house is a body, then yes, that is exactly what happens.
Okay.
Because they try to fix a sink and they stop up the sink and then that water starts coming up out of the tiles and out of the shower head and they have to plug up every single hole.
Okay.
So my logic is thinking, well, that would happen if I plugged up the top of my penis, the mouth of my penis.
You didn't explain that this is a sink in a house.
Well, that's because I thought
Yeah.
everybody's already seen this movie.
You just want attention for seeing
you
this movie
took-
again.
If you
That's what's
took-
going on here. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You just want to let
You want
everybody
a
know that
gold
you watched
star.
it again.
You want a gold star that you can jump into and go do 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 do.
He doesn't sing the song. The song just plays.
Yeah, I know. I'm singing it.
He said you can go.
I'm doing a cappella.
It's not very good. You would not make it a fucking day.
Do they
in
have the star in the movie?
I would make it a day.
They do get the star at the end.
At the end? That's boring as fuck, bro. You
It
should
is
have the
That's what
star
I'm
the
saying.
whole
You get the
movie.
star. Why do you want the star in the end? You get the star in the middle of the level in the real
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And you become invincible.
It's
Does
a
he have the
bullshit movie.
invincible star? It's a bullshit movie.
It's
You've
a
seen
bullshit
it more
movie.
than once.
I didn't even mean to see it the second time. I swear to God, I did not mean to watch it.
What are you
We
a
put it
liar?
on. I swear
What do
to
you
God.
mean you
We
didn't
put it
mean to
on?
watch
We
it?
put it on, and we were like, "Well, we'll watch 5 minutes of this."
What are you
and then
talking
people,
Why
and
did
then
you watch 5 minutes of the Mario movie?
The first 5 minutes of the Mario movie
to
you wanted to
laugh
watch?
because he's just to laugh because it's funny. He just is living in Brooklyn. It's funny for 5 minutes, but then you get into all this. They call it magical realism, where he's living in a mushroom world.
So it's
And
like
bullcrap.
Juno Diaz.
It's very
Yeah,
Juno
yeah.
Diaz. It's very, very Juno Diaz.
Murakami.
Very Murakami.
Yeah.
I would say that it's almost Pan's Labyrinth-esque.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshrap.
What's
Shit and crap.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a plumbing term.
No, yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what plumbers say with the stuff
And
that backs
also,
up toilets.
it's canon in that movie that they like being plumbers. Like, they prefer
Yeah.
to be plumbers over heroes. At the end of the movie, they just become plumbers in they become plumbers in Mushroom Kingdom, where the craps are probably way more disgusting because they come out of a mushroom butt.
yeah.
If I was in the scenario where I was a plumber and I got transported to a magical world and I could only save the day because of my plumber skills. I knew how to go through pipes. They were like, "Oh, you're the only person who can save the day because you were a plumber."
Yeah.
I would kill myself. I would think that I would be in I would think I was in The Game from Michael Douglas.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because why would a fucking
What,
plumber...
I went to another world. We needed a plumber. Oh
we
my
need a plumber
God.
so bad. Nobody could do this job. It's so hard.
Yeah. Oh, you did a great job. You saved
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
You know how to be a plumber.
You should stay our plumber.
Oh my God.
I would say,
Being a
I'm starting to
plumber
smell
forever.
something fishy
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
It seems like I'm being pranked a little bit.
I would completely think they were punking me.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
beautiful princess. Oh,
Like
I
the
need
game,
a
Michael
plumber
Douglas.
so bad.
There's
That
a
movie's
princess in the
awesome.
game too, right?
There's a princess?
I think all women are princess.
I think a few of them are.
Only few.
The members of the royal family who have earned the title
Okay.
through bloodline.
Loyalist.
I'm not gonna
So not the
fucking-
married in ones.
Loyalist
No,
says
hell
what?
nah. Hell nah. I'm loyal to princesses.
Me too,
I
honestly.
don't care about the king at all.
The king is a bastard.
Honestly, fuck the queen too. My damn
Chill the
princess.
fuck
my
out.
damn princesses.
The princesses
The second
become
dude, when
queens,
a princess
man.
becomes a queen, she gets crusty.
That's true.
That's facts.
An angel loses its wings.
Literally compare a princess to a queen any day of the week.
I'll compare one right
The
now.
princess is winning.
Isn't King
Queen
Charles
Latifah.
or whatever?
He's a
Isn't he
man.
dying?
Just got a new portrait, and people are saying it's too red.
No.
Let me see it.
Do you guys remember that
see
Obama
it.
portrait that came out? where he put them in a flower world.
Oh yeah,
The leaves.
And everybody's like,
green
"Oh, this
painting.
is whack." It's the only cool,
It's cool.
one, man.
Yeah.
The Charles one is cool as fuck too. It looks
Yeah?
like a painting from Elden Ring.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see
They
it.
put him in a
that.
red world of fire.
Let me see it.
It's
Maybe
Julio's job
hell.
to
Is that
pull
what
it
it
up.
looks like? Hell a little
Let me
bit.
see it.
It looks more like a red world of fire.
Charles Schwab login. Charles portrait. Wait.
Oh, they just vandalized it.
Whoa!
No, with Gromit.
Wallace, don't you dare start it.
Don't
I
Don't
really
tell
don't
me.
know.
You do know because you spend a second to think and then you say the wrong one.
No, I can never remember the other guy's
Look what they
name.
did to him.
Wow. They completely obliterated
Isn't that
him.
a sick portrait though?
That is a crazy portrait. That looks like the guy painting it was like, this man has blood on his
It's
hands.
literally a painting
I think
from
it's
Elden
cool.
Ring.
I
This
think
is
it's really
like
cool.
It's
I can't
cool.
lie.
It'd be cool if he was like a movie villain. Like they fucked this
Kinda
guy
is,
over.
right?
He is a movie. He is a
basically-
Well, I don't
villain.
know. I mean, they don't do anything
was on the
bad
island?
except chill.
He was on. Epstein?
No, that was his dad, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I don't know.
Who's the one that's the
have no
the
idea.
one that was like good friends with Savile?
Probably all
Mr.
of them.
Savile.
I think that's probably also his dad or his
Yeah.
brother or some crap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think the older guy was the pedo guy. The
Yeah.
guy who looked like he was dead.
It was the queen's
Yeah.
brother.
the guy with the crazy purple
Yes,
eye
he was a
bags.
noncer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
this
they-
guy's not so nice either.
This portrait could exist inside of his eye bags.
Yeah.
This is
Maybe zoom in a little.
Yeah,
That's
you
they
zoom-
used
you
they
zoom
used the
out.
pigment from his eye
Yeah.
bags to paint this.
Yeah.
They had him sitting by. And
This
they
is
were
like when
taking-
like
yeah.
they open the locker in Men in Black, and then like it's like you zoom out, it's all this whole
Oh,
painting
yeah, yeah.
exists in his eye bag.
Did they ever do a zoom in that movie to see who is exactly living in that cat's necklace?
I think at the end of Men in Black 2, they zoom out, and the whole galaxy is a marble similar to that one.
It's all
That
about
terrifies
me.
marbles
The whole
and
Milky Way.
necklaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
At the end of the day, Men in
Every
Black is
movie
about
should
necklaces.
end with it zooming out and it's all taking place inside a molecule or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single
Every
movie.
single
a post credit scene.
like the Simpsons intro.
Yeah.
It should
Or
all just
like
be
in
that.
like in Krampus where it's all in a snow globe.
That should be the. I love that.
Is
should
that
all-
true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
how that
dude.
ends?
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It wasn't
Well,
that
no,
it was
it's-
always
yeah,
in a
it was
snow
that they
globe,
got they get put into
they
a
get
snow
trapped
globe.
in the Krampus'
okay.
snow globe.
Okay. I thought you were saying that it's a twist ending where it's like,
Well, it is
and
a
this
twist
whole
ending.
movie took place in a snow
Well, they're
globe.
like, oh, now we can't escape. It's all there's
yeah.
a blizzard. We can't get out of our like neighborhood, and
But
there's all
every-
this strange stuff.
But there's
is
no
happening
Krampus anymore.
at the reveal as they went into a snow globe.
That movie's awesome,
It's
man.
sick.
I need to rewatch that movie. The only thing I don't like
Yeah.
about that movie is those gingerbread men.
Those guys are a little bit too Shrek.
Yeah, it's very. Oh, I watched Shrek as well.
You did watch Shrek.
It was awesome. Shrek is holding up. Shrek is holding up majorly.
Yeah.
But poor Donkey does not want to have sex with his dragon and
He
gets
does.
forced to have sex with the dragon.
I thought he does.
He's
no,
embarrassed.
He's
I
trying to
thought-
escape the dragon.
Nah, he's like those guys that are secretly into big women.
She's not a woman.
Yeah, she is.
She's a dragon.
She's a woman dragon.
He's like one of those
What?
guys.
She got red lips. That's why she's a woman. How does he even have sex with her?
She's got beautiful eyelashes.
he jumps in.
He dive in the pussy.
He dive in full dive.
Does he hold his breath or does he breathe it all
Nah.
in? Damn, my man.
He's
got
in
a-
there like
Yeah,
He's got a
yeah.
vacuum mask. It's like a gas mask with a vacuum at the end of
A
it.
Yeah.
reverse gas
He
mask
has
that
a C-
shoots
a
whatever's
CPAP
outside
machine.
right in your face.
Yep.
Yes, a CPAP, and he plugs it
Yeah.
into her things.
yeah.
Plugs a CPAP into the dragon's butt.
And he just sits there and falls asleep. And that's how they have sex. That's really quite nasty.
He has like 18 kids with her.
Yeah. And they're
I don't
funny as
remember.
fuck.
They
I've
are.
only seen
They're
the first
hybrids.
I remember I had this Shrek toy when I was a kid, and it was Donkey, and it came with one of his little hybrid children, and all the Shrek toys were scented, and it was bad
Oh.
smells,
It
and
was-
the Donkey boy smelled like barbecue.
two. How's that bad?
That one was the good one. The other one was a flower that smelled like
it's like
farts.
Birdie Bots.
Yeah.
Birdie Bots is good, man.
Birdie Bots, I said half and
It's
half.
like my favorite candy. I sit there and I eat that shit all day.
Yeah, but it smelled like barbecue. I remember that.
I actually do remember
distinctly-
liking the booger flavor of Birdie Bots when I was
Birdie
a
Bop.
kid. I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
The booger one.
I didn't have never had Bean Boozled.
What?
I
We're
never
talking
had
about
it.
Birdie Bots, bro.
You've never heard Bean Boozled?
Bean
thought
Boozled or
Birdie Bots is
It's
Bean
basically
Boozled.
the same thing, but we're talking about Birdie Bots.
We gave my
which is the
grandpa
Harry
one
Potter
and he
themed
threw
one.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that video of that kid eating one and throwing up.
They're really nasty.
I didn't like
they're
them so much
worse
as a
than they
child.
have to be, I would say.
The thing
They
is, normal
OD.
jelly beans aren't very good.
Yeah,
are you
it's not
talking about?
Not my favorite
They're
thing.
not great.
I love jelly
The
beans.
normal ones, no. If you get to... When was the last
You
time you had
love
a
them?
jelly
I
bean?
love
motherfucker?
jelly beans. I remember we were staying with your in-laws and they put
Yeah.
the thing of jelly beans.
They gave us jelly
They
beans.
gave us
Oh,
jelly
he ate
beans.
like 4 packages. I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
They had a thing
like
of
grabbing them
we
from
came
other
home.
rooms.
We came. Yeah, I did. I stole Joe's out of his room because I love Joe. They were the tropical ones. They're my favorite.
The tropical ones are better.
They're the best ones. And I remember we came
Tropical's
home,
always better.
Yeah.
We came home that night and I thought that we were in someone else's house at first.
And you still
I
ate
was-
the beans?
I was messed up. And we came home and then I texted Cameron at like 3 a.m. and I was like, are these J beans for me?
You said, are these J beans?
Are these J beans for me?
I think it was just a text that said, "Can I eat these jelly beans?" with no punctuation. I could probably find
No,
it.
they are decorative jelly beans.
Let's see what the exact
Okay, you know how like
wording
some people like have like decorative candy around the house? Not like
I don't think so.
I have
I
never
know that-
heard of decorative candy.
It's like
I'll
they
be
have
honest.
like candy in like a candy bowl around their house.
What kind of fucking Fruity Loop house did you live in where people had decorative candy?
I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like you know, like have you ever gone to like an old person's house and they have like the jar of like hard candies?
They'll have nasty candy, but
Yeah.
you can eat it. They're not going to be mad.
This
that
is
you,
the wording that Pat texted me. It was at 2:04 a.m.
Okay.
And he texted me, "Bro, can I touch the jelly beans?" No, wait, this is 2:26 a.m. Bro, can I touch the jelly beans?
I truly did think like these were just here. These are just here and they're not for me.
Can I touch the jelly beans?
Bro, can I touch the jelly beans?
I ended up
Please.
eating like half the bag, dude. I ate like half
They
that
were in a
bag of jelly
bag?
beans. Yeah, it's
and
like
you still
it's
thought
like
it was decorative in a
I
bag?
thought that it was like because I was sleeping in the basement and I just thought that it was like
Basement beans.
yeah
Oh,
these are the
couple of
basement,
basement
beans.
beans.
This is look. I haven't stayed in that many southern houses.
Yeah, well, it's
And
pretty much a
a tradition.
requirement.
It's
that
a
you
yeah.
have,
I thought that. Well, I didn't realize that this was Southern hospitality I was dealing with as a northerner.
Right.
We don't have that. We have.
You were used to northern aggression,
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
where they
Yeah.
put out the beans, and if you touch them, they fucking
Northern
they
passive
start a
aggression.
war.
You
Against
can't
Yeah.
touch the beans up here.
Yeah.
You see beans in someone's house.
See,
No.
beans down south were very
What was that? Was
hospitable.
supposed to be a
Yeah.
You
gunshot.
get them out of a big.
It was supposed to be a
Yeah, that
gun.
was supposed to be a gunshot. I don't know how I
Did a fart?
did a fart. You get shot with a fart gun if you touch someone's beans up here.
A home isn't a home in the South until they have a very racist little statue that has a handout with jelly beans in it.
Oh yeah.
And then you take some, man, and then you feel right at home.
And then the statue's hand goes,
Yeah.
and the weight changes, and you hear rumbling.
Yeah. And then the real fun kind
Yeah.
of begins.
Yeah, you gotta run away from a wrecking ball
Yeah.
that's rolling down the hill.
Remember that Wrecking Ball music video? Why does Miley Cyrus get hated on so hard?
What?
I don't know.
What?
She's one
This
of the
song is fucking
greatest-
disgusting. I came in a wrecking ball.
Ew.
You are purposely
What is it?
misreading the lyrics of that.
I
You're
didn't
trying
read them,
to-
I listened
You're trying
to
to
it.
twist reality to fit your to
I
paint
came.
your picture.
Oh, what is it? I came like a
I
wrecking ball.
came in like a wrecking
I came
ball.
in
And
her
guess what
like
she
a
does in the
wrecking ball.
music video? She comes into the frame on what?
A ball.
I came in her with my freckin' balls.
No.
What is it?
My freckled balls.
My freckled balls.
I came in her with my freckled balls. That's not what she says at all. Miley Cyrus.
My reckless balls.
they're not. No.
My wrinkled balls. Wrinkless.
Wrinkless because she's young.
Wrinkle.
Wait.
What?
I don't agree.
Caleb, what did you say?
She doesn't have wrinkly balls because she's young. She's not old.
Your balls aren't smooth when you. I think that's your first wrinkle.
My balls are smooth.
Your balls are your first wrinkle in your life.
First of all, you're old.
Yeah.
Second of all, your balls are wrinkled.
If you want to do a test, whatever test you want to,
You pumped them up.
Let's pause recording right now. Let's see them.
We stopped the recording and my balls have no wrinkles. They're good and
They're wrinkled.
and they're spotlessly clean.
They were deeply wrinkled like a baby dog.
no
it
wrinkles.
looked like a raisin.
No hair.
When a baby dog is born in the first 10 seconds, it looks like a human raisin.
No.
Is that true or is that false?
that sounds
Me?
true.
No,
but
I gotta
don't know
answer
none
that.
of
Is that true or is that false?
I'm not the expert on this.
My balls do not.
I
look
never
like
seen a baby dog
You
born.
guys see those mice that they do lab experiments to give them waves?
No,
but I'm intrigued.
Wait, they give them like
Yeah.
wavy
like
hair.
360
Yeah.
waves?
Like wavy hair.
On a mouse?
Like wave. They like mice with waves.
Well, this is not.
This
That's a
isn't
naked
coming up.
rat.
They basically, I think, maybe
That's
it's
an
the
ear mouse.
I remember
Maybe
when
it's
they
the-
put the ear on the mouse. That's wrong.
Yeah.
That is right.
That is not.
That is
can't-
right.
You cannot.
That
be,
mouse can enjoy music from a human perspective for the first time.
But
Oh,
you
good
pretend
point.
to be an animal lover. You're saying all the time how
I
much you
don't
love
pretend
animals.
to be an animal lover.
You do pretend,
No.
and yet you like the mouse ear.
No, I'm an animal hater. I want them to suffer.
Really?
I want all of them to have ears on them so I can go up and say, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Don't say that.
You're a bitch. I'm going to try and find the wavy mice.
I need to see the wavy mouse.
I don't think that they should be doing experiments on mice.
If
I
there's
think-
going to be any animal it's doing it on, it's going to be a mouse.
Yeah.
Why?
They got that one right,
Mice
man.
are fucking cool. They're chill.
Yeah.
I have mice in my house
Damn.
every single day. What?
Damn.
Show me the waves.
This mouse is wavy.
Damn.
Wow. 360 wave mouse. That's actually kind of sick.
That's nice.
There was,
Yeah.
oh, here it is. This is the picture I was thinking of specifically. God damn.
so-
damn.
They breed this into the mice, or are they putting them in a wave
I
cat?
don't know anything about it.
They're born in a wave cat.
Satin mouse for sale, $60.99.
60?
Yeah.
That's a lot for a mouse.
For a- it's called a
$61
satin mouse.
for a fucking mouse.
Well,
A satin
just-
mouse?
not
just
Well,
any
satin-
mouse,
satin's
man.
pretty
Satin
nice.
mouse.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
okay, this is taking me to a website
What are
called
you even gonna do?
blackcoalminers.com that is a white screen.
Blackcoalminers.com.
Black coal.
This is what happened when I clicked on buy a mouse and I don't have.
Can you go to that independently of like just look up blackcoalminers.com.
Okay, let's.
What do you even do with a satin mouse? You turn it into the world's tiniest little rug?
I
You
guess.
fucking pet it, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you
is a website, secret website.
Wow.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. But it doesn't have a password or anything.
There's nothing
that you can
it's
access.
completely blank.
Well, that's unlucky.
Click inspect element.
Wow, these mice are beautiful.
What'd you guys do for Puerto Rican Day?
Oh, I didn't know that was happening.
I didn't know either, and I wore my only shirt that says Puerto Rico on it. And I
Dude.
walked around all day, and people definitely were looking at me like, damn.
Was that was Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got on the bus, and thank God I wore the shirt. I would have been the only person without a shirt that said Puerto Rico on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go crazy. I didn't know that
It was
they have
amazing.
I didn't know they have a frog mascot.
Yeah.
Puerto
Who is
Rico
he?
does?
Who is he?
I don't know.
But I see him everywhere.
I
El
like
Like
him.
Jumbo.
El
think
Jumbo.
he's El
That's his
Jumbo.
name.
El Jumbo the Leaper.
Mm-hmm.
the leaper. I
Was
don't
it coqui or something? Is that how you say that in Spanish?
The little drink?
No, the frog.
What's
That's
that
the
crap?
word for frog in Spanish?
What's that
drink?
little drink that is like rum and milk?
I don't know.
That shit's good. I think it's also called coqui.
Coqui.
That looks pretty good.
I didn't
never
do
had
anything
that.
for
But-
Puerto Rico Day.
I love Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Ricans. If I had to switch sides to any other country, I think I would probably head to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Yeah, because you can have
Their parties are awesome.
the parties are amazing.
They
the
do
music
go
is
crazy.
amazing.
They go crazy.
I love how white the t-shirts are.
I like the way they act on people's birthdays.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that it's an amazing culture, and I'd love to be a part of it. Frankly,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me join.
Let me join.
and I did an attempt.
Let me join in.
I did an attempt on accident
Tap me
wearing
in.
that
Tap
shirt.
me in.
Tap me in. Let me chill. And I was waiting outside of a restaurant, and I had the Puerto Rico shirt on. This was like 5 hours before the parade started, but they had the police line up, and there's like cops there. So I just looked like a Puerto Rican guy who got there way too early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe a guy who married into a Puerto Rican family
Yeah.
and just was like kind of overcompensating and going really, really early to the parade.
yeah.
And I felt cool.
You're undercover
Undercover.
investigating.
You see that
Investigating and
video?
fun.
Speaking of the undercovers, you see that video of, like the undercover cop arresting the dude and like he's in like a full shiesty and everything. He's like wearing like Nike Tech and stuff.
No.
It's crazy.
The cop is wearing that?
Yeah, the cop is like fully kitted out.
You'd think that they would have caught on to that sooner to dress
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Eric saw me the other day outside of the restaurant and was like, came and got me because he didn't know I was waiting to like go to the restaurant. He thought that I was an undercover cop waiting to give them a ticket for parking a car in front of a driveway. And he like came to come check on it, and it was me.
Wow.
Yeah. Which made me feel pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full
It means you have
undercover, yeah.
swag.
It means that I
It
dress
means you have
better
cool.
than
It means you have
anybody.
natural swag.
It means I
Yeah.
have an
That's
amazing
what that
outfit
means.
on.
Yeah, it
That's
means
what
you have
that
natural
means.
laid back swag.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I was maybe
fit in
looking
wherever
like
you
a
go.
cop overcompensating a little bit and trying to look a little bit too 2019.
Yeah. It is funny when you do spot an undercover.
I'm not very good at it, man. I can spot the cars because
when they turn on the sirens, it's easy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then I point to my wife. I say, I don't know if you noticed, that's an undercover cop right there that just pulled over. We saw a smoke shop get raided.
Yeah,
Really?
with a bunch of cops.
Yeah.
When was this?
Like
whenever
last
you were
week
in LA.
Yeah, 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. And it was right, and I walked by it, and I had been considering going in. And then at the last second, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go in. And right then, as if something had happened, a bunch of cops came up, and they went in there.
All their cars pulled up. It was like 6 or 7 cars all pulled up, and they all got out, and they're like kitted out. And they all were like speed walking in.
I wonder what they were doing.
Shutting it down, man.
Smoking.
They were.
Do you have raw?
Cracking down on the green.
They're cracking down on green.
Green.
And I think Zen is going out. I think Zen is gone pretty soon.
Yeah, I haven't been finding it anywhere.
It's pretty sad, man.
I haven't been finding it anywhere, and I've been finding this other stuff called Lucy.
Lucy the gum?
That's all I've been seeing is Lucy. Everywhere.
Yeah, it's not as good.
I went to go buy some the other day, and the guy went, I got no Zins, man. I only have this stuff. And I was like, I don't want to put Lucy in my mouth. Not yet.
Not even
until
Lucy Lou?
Not even. Ooh.
Come on.
If she was small,
Speaking
to
of,
put her in your mouth.
No, that'll ruin this. That'll ruin the. I did find a story about her
About Lucy Lou?
pertaining to the episode.
Well, you can tell me that later. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to hear all that right now. We can wait a little bit
But
before I hear all that.
You gonna like it.
But she goes in the mouth?
A story about having a tiny Lucy Lou in your mouth?
It's pretty much exactly that. It's actually stranger than fiction that you said that.
I'm getting very, very excited.
That's crazy.
I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
Stranger Than Fiction.
I thought you were going to say Charlie's Angels.
I thought you were going to say
that.
a Lucy Lou movie as well. I didn't know which one you were going to say,
What movies
though.
is she in besides
Kill Bill?
Charlie
Charlie's Angels.
and Kill?
Ballistics X versus Server.
What the crap is that?
It's like one of the worst movies ever.
Oh, I love bad movies.
Yeah. It's her and Antonio Banderas, I think. And they're spies.
Antonio.
They're spies battling each other.
So Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I've heard that it's very, very bad.
Okay, so then I'm probably going to enjoy it. Because I don't know what it is about bad movies that I actually enjoy.
Yeah.
So bad it's good.
It's like,
Right.
I think what it is I can watch it and I can imagine everything being opposite and it being, then I watch kind of a better movie in my head. I go, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
If they did this would be cool.
Yeah.
Right. Well, should we dive in?
Should we dive in?
Let's dive right
like
in.
Lucy Lou?
And roll the intro.
Who are the Goo Blasters? Patrick Doran, Caleb Pitts, and Cameron Fetter. Between them, they have over 1,000 years of experience investigating bone-chilling ghosts. They're joined by Jubio, who is a scaredy cat, and Hispanic. When the ghosts get bone-chilling, it's time to call the Goo Blasters. Let's take a look at some of the world's most bone-chilling ghosts. Are they Fear of the Year award winners, or just smelly, like a bunch of hot poop? You're watching Goo Blasters.
Boo.
So,
We scared you.
wait, what do you have?
I don't know. Just keep going.
Oh.
I'm just looking.
Yep. We're having.
I saw a ghost.
That actually scared me. We are having the summer scaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, we did bust misters.
Yeah.
We figured we like busting.
Yeah.
Busting makes us feel good.
So why not Goo
Why not
Blasters?
Goo Blasters.
Mhm.
So let's blast something.
Well,
because this is the second scariest time of year.
Mhm.
The first is obviously All Hallows Eve,
Uh-huh.
a satanic holiday invented by pagans to destroy
Yeah.
Christianity.
And
Summer,
for you, the second scariest is Pride Month.
exactly. Because similarly, people are walking around dressed like skeletons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Sparkly skeletons.
They jump out of cars and scare me all the time.
Uh-huh.
And it really, really worries me.
Yeah.
And you go to every single bar and everybody's dressed up like a different scary villain.
Mm-hmm.
Cruella DeVille, very, very common outfit that I've been seeing all month. So, so we decided
Yeah.
let's tackle
Cypher from the Matrix.
Yeah, seeing a lot of Cypher from the Matrix.
Yeah.
Zaboomafoo.
It's a good guy.
Well, yeah.
Doesn't wear any clothes.
I'm seeing a
Zaboomafoo
lot of
wears
Zaboomafoo's
fur.
You have
around.
not seen any Zaboomafoo.
I've seen a
Zaboomafoo
few
wears
Zaboomafoo.
Where'd you see Zaboomafoo?
Like in my neighborhood, you can't get enough.
You know what I've
Zaboomafoo
been seeing
here.
a lot of amazing costumes for this month?
What?
Reno 911. A lot of amazing Reno 911 costumes this month.
New boot goofing.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah.
goofing.
Yeah.
And
A lot
it's
of
been
people
pretty nice.
Zaboomafoo and
I haven't seen a single Zaboomafoo.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna keep pushing back on this. I haven't
gonna
seen
see
any.
one.
The Krat brothers, sure, I've seen several wild Krats, but Zaboomafoo, no,
Why were their names the Krats?
because they were born that way.
yeah,
That's odd.
Born This Way, Lady
Wild
Gaga.
I'd
Wait,
take
I've seen
a
some
wild
Gagas.
Krat.
I've seen a lot of
a lot
Gagas.
of Gagas. I've
Yeah, I've seen
a
some
lot of-
Gagas in the damn cold cuts section
Yeah.
of the grocery store, like her meat dress.
Oh shit! Well, that wasn't cold cuts. It was steak.
Mrs. Meaty.
But in the section, there's meat there as
they
well.
should have called her that.
Mrs. Meaty.
Mrs. Meat. They should have called her that.
Who's they?
Like Perez.
The select-
Perez Hilton.
Perez Hilton should have called her Mrs. Meaty. He was on Mr. Meaty. He was
Yeah.
funny as fuck on that
Yeah,
show.
the little guy.
Yeah, he's one of the puppets. He was funny as fuck. I can't lie.
So basically, we already busted all the misters.
Yeah,
So why
the
not
mists
blast some
have been
goo?
Busted. So now we're gonna move on to because urban legends go beyond just how much does this thing weigh.
Does this weigh 40
They
grams?
go into the world of does this really exist? And so that's what we're kind of talking about today is does this really exist? Is this ghost kind of a real thing? Does Lucy Lou exist? This kind
Yeah.
of stuff we're going to tackle head on with no fear. And I am somebody who's prone to getting scared and very easily startledly frightened. And today I'm going to hold my breath the whole episode so it doesn't happen.
I saw a ghost.
You all right?
It does scare me. The minor piano keys.
That
They
is a
frighten
scary
me.
chord.
It's just- I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm
That
very
one scared
easily
me.
influenced.
Okay, who wants to goob?
I can goob.
Who
I can
wants to
goob
goob
first.
first?
Yeah, I don't have that many. But I do have this story that I found.
What is it, bro?
Masturbating bathtub ghost caught on
No.
film. And look at that wireframe right there.
Oh
This
my
past
God.
Saturday night, while investigating the Murdoch Whitney house in Winchendon, Massachusetts, we caught footage of what we believe is a spirit sprawled out in an old bathtub. While we were investigating him, it appears he was also investigating himself.
Wow. So let me just say also that Goo Blasters, we're an organization that is we're devoted to blasting the goos.
Yeah.
We get rid of them.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
We want to blast these goos to
Yeah.
back to last week.
But look at this goo. He's blasting himself.
He's blasted.
We
so
don't know that, though.
We don't
would
know
we-
that, though.
How would we blast this goo?
well,
would we
from
blast
the
this goo?
front.
I guess we'd have to take it head on.
I would sneak up behind him.
You would sneak up from
As
behind?
He clearly has a weapon that's ready
Yeah.
to spray.
Also,
He has
that
a
doesn't
chemical weapon.
look too much like a bathtub to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually seeing the outline of the bathtub now.
Okay, here's my pitch though. We can't be sure that this goo is for certainly touching himself. He's not.
What if
this
he
could
was-
be somebody checking a watch?
Or
Adjusting.
This is how I check.
he's full.
Everybody, all of us get in trouble for adjusting.
He's full and he's doing this.
Adjusting.
Once in life,
What if he
adjusting on the
has
bus.
a
We've all been there.
Yeah. Oh, so, Your Honor, I was adjusting.
He was
Adjusting.
just
on-
adjusting.
I was just
adjusting.
adjusting.
Your Honor, you've adjusted. We've all
You
adjusted.
probably adjusted. Sorry, I didn't have the pulpit in front of me where I could do the thing
Yeah.
in front of. Come on.
Hide the just.
I'm thinking that maybe this goo ate too much.
And he's
That's good thinking.
And also, how can we not know that all ghosts kind of are overeating Thanksgiving style? Because
Yeah.
that's what makes them go, oh.
Yeah.
One of the most famous ghosts. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Anyway, I'd defeat him by sucking him up with a protein pack.
Okay.
Protein pack.
Yeah, you like the Goo Blasters use?
Oh, they do use protein packs.
Yeah. Don't cross my cream.
Can you imagine how good that would feel to cross your cream stream?
Yeah. Crossing your cream with another guy.
Crossing your cream from your protein pack.
I wouldn't know whether to look at the streams or look in his eyes. Mm-hmm. That would be a tough choice you have to make in the moment because it doesn't last that long.
No.
Yeah.
No.
A cream
no,
stream.
No. All right. What are we saying? Is this scare-foomed?
we
Scare
bo- I,
firmed
we
or
didn't. I
boosted?
don't think we found a way to boost this.
We did not.
I think by default it has to be scare firm because I've given out
It's scary.
some it's scary first of all, but also none of my theories can really be scare firm.
No, we don't have a method to boost.
Yeah, so this has got to
goo.
be scare firm.
this
Is
is
this
scare-firmed?
scare-firmed?
Okay. This is scare-firmed.
So this goo has been scare firmed.
I forgot
right.
that
We
that was
couldn't
in it.
blast it.
All right, let's
blast
see
that
the
one.
next one. This is called. This is from paranormalforum.net, and the title of this is Too Much Information. And this is something that I believe happened This is a story that somebody's saying.
So you think this is already scare for you're pre-scare firming
I'm
this.
pre-scare firmed that this was a paranormal
Well, then I'm gonna
occurrence.
These are
I'm gonna
all paranormal.
pre-boost
These
it.
are all paranormal. It's
Well,
not
no.
about boosting whether it's truced or if it's false firmed. It's about can we boost this goose out of the hoose, or are we scare firmed and we got to run away, turn
Yes.
tail, and we can't kick its tail.
Well, this one,
Wow.
I think that a ghost was involved. The way that this person makes the sound is that there was no ghost
I
involved.
would hope a ghost was involved.
But this one, I have quite a few, but will name only one. LOL. A guy I used to know, a big guy, was exploring an abandoned building in the woods somewhere when he had to take an emergency number 2. Somehow, in the process of finishing up, he slipped and fell in it.
The poo.
He had to exit the woods and drive home in just his underwear. LOL. With the exception of telling y'all this story, I could have done well without knowing all that. Funny though. TMI. LOL. Now, do you think maybe in some Rube Goldian way,
Of course.
a ghost made him trip in his own too?
Of course. How would this happen? Why would a guy trip in his own too of his own accord? Who would do that?
Nobody just drops dead and falls over in 2.
No.
No one would drop into their two and drive home nude.
Everybody avoids 2 at all costs.
But he was in the woods, so it could have just been a lowly stick that he tripped on.
But he's not running around while he's tooing.
no.
How's he gonna
No,
trip?
good
No.
point.
He's
I was
standing
thinking,
still. He's
I was
2
thinking,
feet planted on the ground. Who's walking and tooing in the woods?
yeah.
No, I
at
mean,
night.
maybe an animal.
And no, even an animal stays still.
Well, no, I see horses do that all the time.
You see horses do that all the time?
Yeah, they too when they walk.
That's a good
All
point.
the time.
Yes, all the time, dude. I chill with horses and shit.
All right.
All right.
Chill.
A human is a higher order than a horse.
Well, that's
a human
for
knows
certain.
not to walk in
That's
two.
for certain.
And,
But
okay, if this was part of the story that said he was sprinting at top speed
with all 4 hooves, then
With
maybe
all
we would
4 hooves on
say
the ground.
if this guy was sprinting at top speed and he was running through the undergrowth and he was tooing while he was going to mark his path like the breadcrumbs.
there's marathon runners who take
I could see
twos
him
while they
tripping
run.
on a
true.
lowly
That's
stick.
true.
Marathon runners, super ultra marathon runners.
But marathon runners don't run where they could trip. They run on smooth flatness.
Yeah.
For that purpose.
That's
don't-
also true.
ultra marathon runners run on smooth flatness. Tell that to the ground that they run on and take 2s on while they run.
They're not going to run in an abandoned area.
That is just not
They
cannot be
need-
scare firm.
Marathon runners need people. First of all, scarathon runners
Oh my
Well,
God.
that was right in front of us.
need an audience to cheer them on or they're going to fucking kill themselves. Have you noticed how not a single scarathon runner has ever been running when someone's not holding up a sign?
But
That's
what if
true.
they're running?
They only go when someone's holding up a sign that says, you can do it.
but what if they're running for ghosts?
You can do too.
You
Running
can't see a
for-
ghost.
Running for ghosts
Running for ghosts.
instead of from, they're running for them.
Running for them to get ghosts to cheer them on.
Anyway, I think that this has to this event, this specific event, whether or not marathon runners run on smooth
This
or if
specific
they run on
event
sticks,
because it was a race.
this one is erased from the episode.
No, no.
No, this one is paranormal for certain. This has to be a goo.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, I can't stress enough. You don't run into in the woods. Not if you're a normie.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, if
Don't
you're
even-
some kind of pro.
Don't even bring normies into this.
If you're some kind of pro who's running to
That's
and
a
in the
whole
woods
other
every weekend,
investigation.
if that's your thing, man, do it. But if you're a normie out just to see a building in the woods, you're gonna too and stay still. And in that case, if you trip, it's because a ghost whipped a stick under your foot.
well, here's a postulate that we haven't thought of. What about his equilibrium being thrown off?
And what can do that?
A ghost.
Your inner ear. What can get into your inner ear?
A very
ghost
small
finger.
Oh, exactly.
Oh my God, he got a wet willy
He got
from a
fingered.
ghost.
So I'm starting to think that this
Fingered
one
while
might
tooing.
be scare firmed.
This is scare firmed.
But again, we have
It's
to figure out how to boost him. This is we're not just wondering.
We are a little bit wondering
We need to destroy them.
why.
That's
the
our
ghost?
job.
So so here would
Here's
be
the- we
the
need the
setup
strategy.
to destroy the
To
goo.
boost him.
To boost the
Okay,
goo.
how do we boost the goo?
So you would take a 2.
Yes.
It could even be a fake 2 or an animal's 2. It
Okay.
doesn't have to be. You don't have to sit there.
So
and
collect some animals too.
Okay, so first of
Collect-
all,
get
you're
animal
going to
two.
want to go
Get
to
animal
the.
two.
You're going to want to go to the pound.
Step 1, get 2.
Pretend that you're going to hang out. That you want a dog really badly, and you say, "Before I get the dog, I'd like to see him make a 2."
Let's get a 2 sample.
Yes. So I need to run a 2 sample. I'm a scientist.
And I want to know if he has worms.
I'm a 2ologist.
Yes, exactly. So you get the 2 from the animal, and then you leave him in the fucking cage. I don't want to ever see this thing again.
Yeah.
And then you head right to wherever this fat bastard fell over.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you need to wear a sumo suit
Yeah.
to make it convincing. Because fat guys do disgusting stuff like crap on the ground. So you put the crap on the ground, the two, and then when you see the ghost's ghastly hand heading towards you to put it in his finger in your ear to throw off your equilibrium and make you fall, you bull toro move to the other way.
Make the
now
ghost
the
slip
ghost has
onto-
fallen
Goo
into
in the two.
Yes.
And
Goo
ghosts
in the two.
To the goo.
And that's boost.
Yep, and that's boosted.
And we just boosted
the
that.
ghost
And
has
that's been boosted.
The ghost has been boosted. Yeah, that's that ghost is gone. That ghost is gone.
All right, let's see this next one. Paranormal activities. Have you experienced any? This is from over50schat.com. And this is from Susan M. When I first joined, I did try to chat about my experiences, and there were some who liked to chat and question, but some people made discussion difficult, and I decided to just keep things to myself. You see, what I've experienced seems to be so bizarre, some would call me mad or bad or worse.
What's worse than mad and bad?
I don't know. Worse. They could have called her worse.
Oh, you're worse.
I did at one time post a genuine picture of a spirit girl, extremely clear and 100% genuine, but no one seemed interested. Of course, I understand people can't accept the paranormal or what seems strange happenings unless they experience for themselves. Quite rightly, too. I'm the same, but I do investigate for myself. I'm open to hearing experiences as it is so interesting. I never dismiss what someone experiences. It's good to listen. Next
That's
slide.
very sweet, Susan.
Thank you, Oma. It seems to be very dark. The pic is lightened without changing anything at all. So you may see clearer. The original pic was taken thus. Next slide.
Oh my
Here's a better
God.
pic. All I've done is lighten it. I have not changed the photo at all. Next pic.
Okay. So here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an insanely scary, ghostly woman in the foreground of this photo.
Yeah, with a normal scaredy cat,
And
terrified in the background.
Yes, with somebody running away, noticing that there's a ghost in front of them and seeming to turn the other way.
And there's a star.
And there is the North Star. So this could have been taken anywhere
This is
in the
taking
world.
it. This is taken at night. She lightened
Yeah.
the picture.
So to boost this girl, spirit girl,
The spirit girl in the back. How
I'd
do we
probably
boost
just
this?
rip her head off.
That would definitely
Well, that's it. That's all we
work.
need to say.
Well, but that would only work if she was a corporeal being.
She's clearly very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but closeness doesn't denote
I could just reach out and
realness.
touch her.
It's not. It's just a screen. It's not a real. She's not in the.
Well, if I was taking the picture, I would just reach out and rip her head off.
Well, you just did this. You're gonna beckon the ghost over, and then so
I'd
you can
be-
kill her. They're not.
I'd be like-
they don't trust
I'd
this.
be like this. Come here.
Come here, girl.
I don't think that would work on a ghost.
I think that
Ghosts are not human.
All girl
Okay.
ghosts understand is sex. So you would have to seduce this ghost to get close to it. So Susan's not going to have a good chance because the ghost is clearly straight.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have to. What do girl ghosts like?
Shopping.
And don't say
spree.
boy ghosts.
Oh.
Shopping spree. So what do girls ghosts buy though? A bone bag,
Yeah. A box of baguettes.
a box of baguettes,
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. They wear
Bucci.
They wear Bucci.
Scarenell.
They like
Scare now.
they like Prod damned.
Pradam.
Yeah.
They like
Michael.
The devil wears Prada.
Horst.
they like
Yeah,
Kate
Korst.
Spade.
That's
she
good.
Michael
Kate Spade.
Korst.
She passed away. She's a
Spade
ghost.
digging a grave. A spade.
Spade digging a grave.
Yes, Kate Spade
Yeah.
grave digger. That
Spade-
kind of
Or
thing.
spade. Kate. Yeah. Can't.
Cane Spade.
Can't be unscared.
Spadle.
Can't be Spade.
Can't be spade because I'm not. I don't have a physical body.
Yes,
You can't spay me.
You could try.
Scaremez.
What?
Scaremez.
Scaremez.
Yes, thank you. You know the most about fashion.
I know the most about
And you're
ghostly
bragging
fashion.
a little bit about how many fashion things you
Yeah.
know. Okay. Faded glory. Ooh.
Faded gory.
Faded gory. Yes, that's
Yeah.
good.
They
That's
would
good.
wear perfume.
Perfume. They put on a little bit of
They would
perfume, a little
spray.
hint of
They would
perfume.
spay
Spay again.
on
They would
with the
spay.
spay
some
thing.
perfume.
So this is
Yes.
what I'm saying. You make a whole menagerie of beautiful items that they may want to
Yeah.
buy, and then you stand behind it and you put your mouth in through a glory hole with your lips out so they can come give you a big kiss. But you have ghost poison on your lips, which humans
Ghost poison solves a lot of these.
Ghost
these
poison would be
paranormal
how I would
problems.
get rid of most ghosts. Is just poison them with my ghastly.
I think that's
poison.
boosted.
I think this
That's
is easily
boosted.
boosted. Yeah.
This has been
So
boosted.
this ghost has been boosted out of here, boosted all over.
All right.
Yeah.
This next one. Bobby Brown says he had sex with a ghost.
Really?
In an excerpt from his new tell-all memoir, Every Little Step, My Story, Bobby Brown writes about his tumultuous relationship with his late wife, Whitney Houston, the loss of his daughter, Bobby Christina Brown, and also the time he had sex with a ghost.
Is he saying he fucked ghostly Whitney?
No. Next slide. The encounter occurred shortly after Brown bought an Atlanta mansion from the Scarface of porn, Mike Thevis, in the 90s.
What the title with the name is really the Scarface of porn. Mike Thevis. Mike Thevis. Scary.
I sensed a lot of evil shit had gone down in that house while Thevis lived there, he writes. One memorable night, one of the ghosts descended from the ceiling and had sex with me. After you stop laughing, I need you to hear what I'm saying, because I'm not making this up. And let me add this. This was before I touched any drug besides weed and alcohol. Next slide.
Okay, so he's on the Wiz Khalifa cocktail, sitting there fucking a ghost?
Yeah.
I looked up, and in the mirrors, I could actually see a white woman straddling me on the bed. The sensation felt exactly like sex. I could feel my penis inside of her, and it was not a dream. I was definitely awake while it was happening. All of a sudden, she was gone, leaving me alone and incredibly excited and terrified at the same time. Now, I found multiple reports of different celebrities having sex with ghosts.
Yeah.
You would think
Starfuckers.
yeah. Spectral, it's called
Scare fuckers.
it's scare fuckers,
Well, no,
but it's
that would
called
be the people who fuck the ghosts.
Yeah. It is.
Wait, I kind of want to fuck a ghost.
Well, Lucy Liu did.
Bloody hell.
Lucy Liu is one of the people who had sex with a ghost.
Really?
Lucy Liu, Kesha, and Paz de la Huerta.
Who's that?
She's in Enter the Void.
Okay.
Can you imagine how bad that would feel to be their boyfriend and you get that sloppy seconds after a ghost been in it?
After a ghost been up in there.
It'd be cold in there.
It would be ghastly cold.
Yeah.
But
a shiver down my spine.
I want to say that
And
what
what if you have a baby and it ends in a little squiggle?
like a ghost,
You start asking questions.
you have a holographic baby.
Yeah.
I want to say that I wish we could boost this, but it is, I think, scare firmed.
I don't think you can combat this.
No, you cannot combat this at all. When so many celebrities are saying that they have had sex with a ghost, Kesha wrote a whole song about
if
it.
celebrities can't handle this, what
do
fucking
we
chance
have?
do the Goo Blasters have?
No.
We're not smart like celebrities.
No.
We don't
if
have
we
that
were
kind of
smart like
intellect.
celebrities, we'd be celebrities.
Exactly.
We would be writing songs like Supernatural by Kesha.
It's supernatural. That one?
That's about her having sex with a ghost.
I think that's Katy Perry, actually, that I just sang.
No. Oh, you did.
What is supernatural?
Supernatural. Yeah.
Wait, infect me with your poison?
That could be about ghosts too.
Isn't that song called E.T.?
It is called E.T. Extraterrestrial. She fucked
about
up. She
an
fucked
alien.
fucking
She fucked a
E.T.
E.T.
Nah, that's wrong. E.T.'s a baby.
He is.
You can't be fucking E.T. for real.
E.T. wants you to think he's a baby.
And you know what, Katy Perry? Scare firmed booophile.
We're talking about Kesha, though.
Scare firm boophile. Certified lover boy scare firm boophile.
Me and Alex want to do a remix of that song where instead of that disgusting word that he says certified lover boy, CEO, awesome guy. Because I like Drake.
Drake combating that.
Yeah.
Drake popping back.
CEO, awesome guy.
All right, what's this last one here? I think this is the final one. Oh, no. This has to do with the other one.
This has to do.
But can you be contacted by celebrity spirits? And Big Consideration 493 said,
Great name.
I heard the voice of a celebrity the day that they died in my sleep, at the same hour they died. I didn't like this celeb that much and don't know why I heard the voice. This happened a little bit, but with a different celebrity. A little bit after.
So they don't say what celebrity?
They don't say what celebrity.
It seems like they are lying and they couldn't even think of one celebrity. Just make up a name.
So this is boosted. This is immediately boosted.
What celebrity ghost would you do or want to be done with?
Ooh.
Probably someone from the 1400s.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe.
Typhoid Mary.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know that shit stink. Ew.
All right, and this is the final one. This one, just because we were so scared, I wanted to lighten the mood.
Thank you.
What is your
The mood.
idea for a horror story or movie? And this person said,
Letting the doom.
or Ryan Darkwood, who has watched more movies than they can remember, says, being trapped in a room with my ex-wife till the end of time, and she is immortal and so am I. All the time Britney Spears is playing a full blast, and the women from the TV show The View are yelling at me for being too manly. I needed this one in here to lighten the mood because we are terrified. We are sitting at the edge of our
That
seats right
one's
now.
scare firmed, I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's
that
a scare
could
firmed.
easily happen.
That's a scare firmed movie.
In fact, I'd like to fund this movie.
Yeah.
You're going to Hollywood. Orion Darkwood. With that name?
Orion Darkwood.
We need you in the big screen. We need you on the silver
be
screen.
involved in Hollywood very badly.
Yeah.
All right, you
All
done?
right. Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Who next?
I can go. Let me pull up my phone items. Actually, I don't need it. Whatever. This person, this is I think on worldshift.com or something like that. It was like basically it's a place for just anything weird.
Okay.
This is in the paranormal section. This is from the Victorian Mind.
Had a ghost just come out of me.
Please share your spookiest true stories with me. Hello, all. I'm an aspiring YouTube horror narrator, and if you would be willing to share any of your true spooky experiences with me so I may share them on my YouTube page, I would be oh so delighted. Whether it is about ghosts, shadow people, Mothman, Bigfoot, aliens, or just eerie experiences with human beings, I would be very happy to hear about it. Next slide. Me and my girlfriend. This is from Cute Boy 12. Me and my girlfriend. What? You know Cute Boy?
No.
Me and my girlfriend, we are staying. I can't see because of a GoPro pop-up. Now that was a jump scare.
That's a jump scare
that's
right
a full
there.
jump scare.
We are staying at a playground next to the cemetery in Reading, Pennsylvania. Reading, Pennsylvania.
Reading.
And a guy walked up and asked what time it was. I told him it was 12.
Noon.
He walked up towards the cemetery, disappeared, and this is a true story. Wow.
What? So I guess I was gonna ask why they are staying at a playground, but I guess Cute Boy 12
I mean, it says they're 16 to
So
17.
how would you boost this ghost?
staying at a playground. You should buy
How'd
a
you
hotel
boost this
room.
ghost? Yeah, get out of the... Stop staying
I
in the
was thinking
playground.
maybe you could
Tell
send
a
him
wrong time.
the wrong time and wrong direction.
Tell the ghost that it's like
day.
70 years in the future, so the ghost has to go away.
Or you tell them that it's
Your time is done.
It's 9 a.m.
Tell the ghost that it's the year before they died, so they have to
So
come
they
back to
turn
life.
back to
Yes.
real.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. That is a really good idea.
Yeah.
So that one I think we boosted.
That's a
instantly.
boost immediate.
Boost.
That's a premature boost ejaculation.
Premature boost for sure. We boosted really fast.
Very fast boost on that
We
one.
worked together to boost quickly.
I love you guys.
Efforts together boosted.
That's our Alfords. Okay, next. Somebody else responded to this says, I have sex stories I can share. That was Spec Man.
Hey, Spec Man.
Spec Man, but they didn't actually share them.
Spectral Man?
Whoa.
They didn't actually share them because apparently they said in a later comment that the stories that they would share would violate the terms of service of the website.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's interesting.
So
Okay.
that's scare firm.
That one's scare firm for sure. All right, next slide. What the heck? 2 cents on my credit card. This one's terrifying. Yesterday, I went to pay the overdue amount on my credit card, which should have totaled about $270. Cashier tells me, oh, don't worry, there's only 1 or 2 cents due. Baffled but happy me, I put my hand in my jacket pocket and I find sweets. I do not eat sweets. I do not even like sweets. And nobody around me eats sweets nor buys sweets.
Nobody around you?
This is a sugar demon.
Nobody?
I'm scared.
Nobody. So these are sweets that come out of nowhere.
I'm so scared
Salt.
right now of this
But
one.
I think I've actually found
Salt is going to be basically Pokemon style, double, quadruple effective because demons can't cross
True.
a circle of salt, and sugar
if
is
it's a
the
sugar
enemy of
demon-
salt. You
Yes.
say, do I want a sugar snack or a salt snack?
Yes, and the sugar demons do not want a salt snack.
Yes, a saltine.
especially
No.
not a bowl of salt on the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys remember? Y'all remember that thing, the midnight game?
No.
You don't remember this?
No.
I
This
probably read
was scary.
something about it.
This was when you draw a circle of salt in your house at night, midnight, in fact, and you say you want to let the devil into your house, and then all sorts of weird stuff
Those
starts
types
happening.
of games always freaked me the fuck out.
Me too.
People
I would
post
not-
about on No Sleep.
I wouldn't do Bloody Mary right now. I wouldn't do it.
I would not do it right now.
It's
'cause I'm
too
recording.
scary.
Yeah.
Well, but even if we weren't recording, I wouldn't do it.
Is a camera a mirror?
I really hope it's
There's
not.
'Cause
literally movies about that.
You guys said BM
concept.
twice.
I'm not
BM.
going to say BM a third
Okay,
time.
we're not going to talk about BM anymore.
We're just
No,
gonna
we're not going
boost.
to talk about BM. We're just going to boost. Exactly.
Okay, and the next slide. This is, we may have found the person. They say, I do. Yummy emoji. They're talking about the sweets. They're saying, I like the sweets, and people around me like sweets.
Okay.
Next slide. Tell me about your paranormal experience. I believe in paranormal. Next. I did an irresponsible driving maneuver one evening driving home, and on the right side of the road, where I was passing in the emergency lane, a coyote was on the side of the road looking back at me as I zoomed by. I don't know about that stuff, but it did make me wonder about the nature of things and if there is more to nature and of being seen/witnessed.
Easy boost, shotgun.
Shotgun out of the window.
Yep. Simple.
Blow away that animal. Next, I had an experience with what I think was a gnome. This is a bombshell.
Okay.
This is a massive bombshell, okay? And there's proof of this one. Next slide.
So this is scare firmed right off the jump?
Well, I'll let you guys decide because it is a council of sorts.
Okay.
I live somewhere in Scandinavia. Last summer, me and my friend went past a garden area that has a bar and old chestnut trees. I was walking with an action camera. As we were walking there, we did not hear anything unusual, but when I got home and browsed the footage, I could clearly hear a scream that I think must have been a gnome. The kind of scream my camera caught, you'll hear, trust me, you're going to hear the scream.
What?
He uploads the footage.
No way.
Yeah. This kind of scream my camera caught was the type when someone gets startled because it saw us coming and it got scared. I think it is possible that many types of fairy creatures lives in that garden. Since I have caught different sounds and voices there, I even have a recording where something says mommy at this same garden. I have also captured a voice somewhere else in the city at a park area, and I can hear a voice yelling my name clearly as day. None of these voices were heard at the time, but only on the recording. I guess these voices could be called EVPs. I think something were mimicking a human voice and yelled my name. Maybe a gnome did it. If they do these things, I'm starting to wonder if a gnome or other creature follows us around the city or is watching us, or they might have for at least a while. Okay, you can skip the next slide. So let's go to the video because this is like really honestly scary, okay?
Okay.
So you're going to want to turn this up as basically as loud as it'll go. You're going to want to turn it up on there too and skip to about 45 seconds so that we can hear kind of the build up. Okay, this is what the camera picked up.
Why is it censored?
There it is. There it is. Can you go back? Can you go back about 5 seconds?
Play it again. Play it again.
Go to 53. Listen to this and tell me this isn't a gnome.
That is a gnome.
That is clear as day.
That clear as day.
Okay. So, first of all, how would you boost the gnome?
Step on it.
Yeah. Step on it. Maybe leave a cookie trap.
Cookie trap is really good.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing. The gnome is already scared. The gnome might be more scared of you than you are of the
do
gnome.
I care?
And I know that gnomes are scary, but the gnome might be more scared of you. Because listen to that.
So I'm going to have to run fast to catch it.
One more time. Just one more time.
Well, I mean, I guess
And he's right. That could be a child. It
The-
sounds just like a kid.
I mean, I guess it's already boosted if you just walk towards it.
Yeah, it will boost away from you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Speed boost.
You don't. Yeah, it's a speed boost. Exactly. This is boosted. This
How
is immediately.
scary is that?
This is footage of a boost.
That's right. That's
Wow.
right. Somebody did our job for us. We can take the day off.
That's the noise I make when I boost too.
How scary is it that in Scandinavia they don't even have fucking ghosts? They got fucking gnomes walking
Yeah.
around that you got to be worried about. I found a bunch of shit from people. What an amazing
It's Homer
stream.
Simpson.
Yeah. You found the Homer gnome.
I found a Homer.
A gnomer.
I live in Scandinavia.
gnome.
I live in
And
Springfield.
I don't want to be a gnome.
I don't want to
It's
be a
too
gnome in
short.
Scandinavia. I want to live in Springfield.
You gotta be a gnome. No.
I don't want to be gnomer.
The Smallsons. So that is the extent of my boosting.
The Impsons.
The
The Impsons is really good.
The Impsons.
Gnomer Impson.
Gnomer Epson.
Gnomer Impson.
And he works at the cookie factory.
Gnomer Impson is really funny.
Oh,
and
man.
large.
Large.
She's a big troll.
Oh, well, how are you gonna make a gnome get with a troll? I'm bigger than you, homie.
It's the same version as
That's
in
Gonzo.
Simpsons itself. There's literally, it's about a guy with no hair getting with a girl with biggest hair in all of the universe.
True.
Wait, that's actually oddly true.
Yeah, it's more than oddly true. It's factually accurately.
That's oddly factual.
Oddly factual.
What do you have?
Okay. Here, pull mine up. I'll go fast, and I have a bunch of long ones we can skip. So this first one here. Have you ever spotted a ghost while doing your weekly big shop? Thought not, but one shopper at the Skegness branch of Tesco claimed to have captured footage of ghostly food in a supermarket trolley, which he believed was a sign from his late grand telling him to buy some bread. The man spotted an abandoned empty trolley in the store's car park and approached it, claiming it had an eerie feel to it. As he got closer, he noticed the reflection of the trolley in the store's window showed that it was full of food, including bread. He whipped out his phone to film the phenomenon, and in the video, I couldn't find the video. You can clearly see that the food is only visible in the reflection, and the trolley is completely empty. So this is ghost food.
Yeah.
The ghost of food that has been bought.
That's
When you buy food from the grocery store, the ghost stays to haunt the grocery store.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
How would you boost this?
This is
You eat the food.
I mean, this is making me rethink everything because every single day there is a full blown massacre
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Sausage party.
Sausage
This is full
party.
sausage party
This
boost.
is the truth of sausage
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
We'll do lightning. We'll give quick boosts how to boost these situations.
Okay.
Here's the next one here. Or Pat said eat it. I'm gonna
Eat
say-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna
Simple. Next one. Seeing and talking with Jesus Christ.
Wow.
When I was and 9-year-old boy and loving the Lord, I saw Jesus in all white dressed as a shepherd on the wing of an airplane while it was still boarding. So we can just stop there. How would you boost Jesus Christ?
I would fly away
Yeah. Wait for the plane to take off.
and have him be sucked into the turbine.
You watch Jesus get sucked into the turbine.
Oh no!
It's happening again.
Yeah. Okay, here's this next one. Green mist and orbs. Hello there. I would like to know what this entity is. In my bedroom and only at night, occasionally appears a thick green mist which moves around with purpose. It sometimes goes right through me. I find it frightening, and my bedroom always makes me feel uncomfortable these days. It just feels wrong. I also sometimes get a strong feeling that I'm being watched. It's usually then that I see a bright blue orb. This surprises me, but doesn't thus scare me. This is a new house, but I'm wondering what this could be. Any advice? And what I'd like to ask this person, which I wish I could ask them, is do you have a roommate who eats a lot of beans,
Yeah.
Taco Bell,
green
green stinky
that,
fart.
green mist?
And here's how
Because these
you,
could be clouds.
Yeah.
and
These
you
could
just
not
have
be
to,
spectral.
You have to just learn to tank this, I think.
Yeah.
I think you have to just hotbox
It's just green
it.
mist.
It's just
Yeah.
green mist. Just literally close the door.
If it was a demon coming in and throwing you around, I'd understand wanting to boost it, but it's just green mist. Just live
put
with it.
Put
Close your
it in a
eyes.
volcano vape and rip it in one fucking
Yeah.
pull.
Or get that ozone spray they sell at the gas station that's supposed to get weed smell at your
Get
car.
that fake penis that does fake pee that they sell at smoke shops and start sucking on it.
Yeah. So I don't even think this needs boosting.
No.
No, I think we're good on that.
Yeah. Here's the next one. Hello, all. I'm fairly unfamiliar with this terrain, but I experienced something rather weird today. Forgive me if the explanation is odd, but I can't quite understand how this happened, and I wonder if it's a thing, or am I going a bit mental? I got into the car and the radio came on. I self-criticized myself in my head for listening to a teeny bopper pop music radio station the last few days when I really should be listening to a news channel. I also thought I should try this other station. Let's call it Station X. My mom
Don't.
So
but
already,
listen,
yeah,
Don't listen to. That was a ghost.
that was a full ghost.
That was a complete
As my
ghost.
mom recommended it to me before. It's somewhere in between news and pop music. But then I thought maybe another time. And knowing me, I won't ever listen to it because I like to stick to what I know.
What's in between news and pop?
Rock.
Station X.
That's scary.
5 seconds later, the song on the radio, which I really like, stopped only a few seconds in, and another song started playing. And I cursed the radio station for making that mistake. But then I realized my radio had just changed itself to Station X by itself. Now, here's what I have to say about this. There's an easy way to not experience paranormal phenomena like this with your radio.
How's that, man?
Step one, don't curse your radio.
Yeah,
that is not
That's
smart.
easy.
That's on
That is
you.
not
That
smart.
you cursed it. Of course, it's going to
It has
misbehave.
a curse on
Second
it.
of all, stay away from Station X.
Do
You
not
should
listen
not
to
be
Station
listening
X,
to a
man.
station
Do not
called
listen to that.
Station. If
Do
you're
not.
afraid of paranormal phenomena, you should not be tuning into Station
First
X.
step: turn off Station X. Stop listening to that bull
Leave
crap.
that station alone.
Yeah, I mean, and it's already an impossible station mixing pop and news.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Probably the Flowbots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Flowbots Radio.
Flowbots Radio just kind of it's making
It's
your
all
brain
Flowbots.
think like the news about
Flowbots
current
and Linkin
events.
Park.
But then it's also songs.
Minutes to Midnight, Linkin Park specifically.
Yes, easily.
Here, we can skip this next one. Then the one after this is I made a Ouija board following the instructions of WikiHow, but it moves really, really slow. But it responds to my questions. What does that mean? Or does it just move slow?
I think you just got a slow ghost.
Yes, this is you can't be. Also, maybe don't blame a ghost for your slow hands.
Yeah.
So funny to say. Someone who clearly doesn't think a Ouija board is real.
It
would be
moves slow.
It works, but it moves slow.
How do I get this thing to work a little faster?
Yeah, it's gonna be slow
Buddy,
enough for you.
buy it. Don't make one.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, it's gonna be slow. You made it yourself.
Leave it to the good men at Hasbro to get
Yeah.
you a real Ouija board.
The Parker brothers, they know how to make them.
Here's the next one. So, me and my cousin made a mistake. We invited a spirit into my house. And now this super old doll I have is missing. There have been at least 2 deaths on the property.
Get rid of that. Well,
How
the
do you
doll's
boost
gone.
that? Well, first of all, get it. If it's a girl doll, get it a Ken. If
Damn
it's a
right,
guy
you and your
doll-
cousin made a mistake.
Yeah, that's right. You have a super old doll.
Yeah.
or an old super doll. What did he say?
A super old doll.
Oh, okay.
But it's missing. Okay, here's the next one. Pain between brows, sudden images. Last night, I listened to my favorite band, and I felt these emotions come over me, very intense and overwhelming. At first, the music was so wonderful and pleasing to me that I almost felt high. But then, I'm not sure why, but I got this pain between my brows, and then I started seeing these frightening images in my head. There's one man with an insect-like mouth, very angry and open wide. Then another man with razor-sharp teeth, and his mouth also open unnaturally wide. Another man in a doorway with a top hat and rabbit-like ears, blood dripping down his chin. And then one odd little man with huge eyes and a very small forehead. At first, I was overwhelmed and a bit scared by all of these images popping into my head so suddenly and unexpectedly, but then I reminded myself that all you need is love.
Wow.
I smiled and I went on to enjoy my music, and then I meditated a bit before falling asleep. Everything was fine then. It was really weird, though. I almost feel as if there are a lot of hidden messages in this band I love, and that they are trying to trigger certain thoughts or create certain vibes in people. Is all media evil? What do you think about all of this? Is it related to the third eye?
First of all, yes, 1
Yeah,
is related to the third eye.
definitely.
2, yes, all media is evil.
Yes.
And 3, the power. This is not paranormal. This
Tell
is just
me
the power
you're
of
a Pink
music.
It is.
Floyd
This
fan
is
without
the
telling me
power
you're
of
a Pink
music to
Floyd
make you
fan.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you
this
you didn't have a paranormal event. You had an imagination spree.
completely true.
You had an imagination. spree.
It was an imagination spree. All right, here's the next one. Asshole ghost.
Ass and ease.
Okay, this is pissing me off. I move into a new apartment. I soon notice the toilet has comedic timing. Whenever I'm watching a movie or something, it makes noise, but only during the quiet scenes. Every quiet scene, the noise happens, so I cannot hear, but it never happens any other time, ever. And stuff moves. I need my credit card, the card that has been on the counter and not moved in 3 months. He leaves his credit card on the counter for 3 months.
Where it goes, man.
Suddenly gone. Spend 4 hours searching for it. Call bank to get another. Bank says I need ID. So I look at my ID and go to get a drink. Come back less than a minute later. ID is
No.
gone. I live alone. Look for an hour. Give up. Start heading to work. It's a scenario where he spent 5 hours looking for his credit card and went to get a drink. And then he
went
comes
to
home and goes to work. We'll start heading to work, find both credit card and ID on top of front door. And this entire time, the temperature in this place has gotten so hot that it's unbearable despite the lack of a heater and AC cranked up to full. This is pissing me off. How do I kill this asshole?
Okay, you're leaving. You can't find your credit card anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
The ghosts also. The house is getting hot. Ghosts love cold.
Yeah.
This is a gas leak.
I would say
you're leaving shit where you don't know it. You're drinking
I
too
would say
much.
you've let a demon into your life called alcohol.
Yeah.
And you are doing things like blacking out, thinking that you
And
need
buddy,
to slide your credit
where
card
you're gonna
in the
end
gap
up,
in the top of the
where
door.
you're gonna end up is a whole lot fucking hotter than that apartment
Quit the boozing.
downstairs.
You are losing.
It's a Moose Lodge where they do some meetings.
Yeah.
Rehab.
Bugaboo
Yeah.
Creek.
Yeah, and that shit
Yeah.
is
You're gonna
very,
sweat
very hot. You're
lodge.
sweating it
You're
out.
going to
ayahuasca
Bugaboo
sweat
Creek.
lodge to remove
you
the urge
don't
from
want to
alcohol.
end up in an ayahuasca sweat lodge,
No,
man.
no.
With showing up there, Tom Segura and Bert
It's literally
Kreischer are there
torture.
too. Oh God, that'd be hell.
They make you throw up.
I don't want to do that.
All right, here's a little bit of a long one, and this is more about an interesting invention that I wanted to throw in here.
Why is that piquing my interest?
So my dad called me up like 3 days ago to help him move stuff from the garage into a moving vehicle they were sending out to my brother, lazy dickhead, who was getting it. Sorry, I'll
So
censor
much
it.
cussing in the
Yeah,
last two.
not nice.
I'll censor this one.
Okay.
Let me find the censor beep on here for you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Into a moving vehicle they were sending out to my brother, lazy head, who was getting an
Better.
apartment up in Maine. My dad needs my help with stuff like that because he's far too friggin'. Can I say friggin'?
No.
Censor that. Say
He's
it again.
far too old to manhandle it by himself, and my mom isn't an option. Anyway, I came over and we started popping boxes out at the garage. Then my dad starts freaking out. Is that okay?
No.
Freaking out.
What do you think?
My dad starts out when he finds my old TV. We used to have it in me and my brother's room. So he fumbles around with this little thing and starts to talk about
Little
some
thing?
That's an innuendo.
So he fumbles around with this and starts
we
to
go.
talk about some weird stuff, and asks me if I remember watching old scary movies on it. I had and have no idea what he was talking about, but he keeps going, saying that every Friday in October when we were younger, he'd rent a horror movie and he'd sit down in our room and watch it with us. I told him we never had a VCR, so there was no way we could have just put a movie in. But then he said what really got me. He said that he put it in our old game system. I asked him if he meant the Nintendo we'd had, and he nodded, but really butted. Like he didn't really know what a Nintendo was. So a couple hours go by and we were sitting at the dinner table having a couple of beers. And he practically jumps out of his chair saying that the console he was talking about was called a DDG something TV system. He said some really creepy, like, yeah, it'd make the movies scarier. It would mess with the screen and the sound from the speakers. Anyway, freaky crap.
There we go.
He doodled it on his sketch pad.
Don't say doodle.
On his sketch pad and tossed it over to me and kept asking if I remembered the thing, and I didn't. I still don't, and I think it's fantastically spooky. It looks more like a Nintendo game than a console, but it didn't exist anyway, so you can see where I'm at. You guys want to take a look? At the very least, happy early. Have a great month.
Halloween.
Now, next, this is the picture of this thing. This is a machine that this dad has invented that makes movies and TV scarier by messing with the screen and the speakers.
That's a Nintendo cartridge.
That is an NES game.
Scary as fuck.
This is boosted.
Well, but it's scary because it's so old.
But it's a machine that messes with the TV.
This is confirmed
One time,
boosted.
me and Noah, our families went on vacation together, and we played Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, and the game glitched out and started playing a voice line that one of the white soldiers says over and over again, and it started saying "Watch your back" over and over and over again. We could not turn off the console; we had to unplug it.
That's scary.
So I have had a similar experience.
That's extremely scary.
It
That
really
is
freaked us
scare-firmed.
out. And then we watched A Beautiful Mind.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was all real scary.
That's magical. All right, I have one left here. Violent deaths near home. Good morning, PF. Unfortunately, a 28-year-old woman killed herself by crushing herself into a light pole about 100 yards from my house last night. How would you protect your house from negative energy like this?
Well, if it's in the light pole...
Yeah, it's not going to go near your house.
No, I would say that you're pretty much done.
The entire neighborhood.
It's being disseminated
Yeah.
through the light waves.
You gotta
all
take a
over.
slingshot to that light.
Bad energy. You
Take
need
a
But how would
slingshot
you
or BB
boost
gun
this
to that
situation?
light.
How would you stop this from happening in the first place?
Light pole taken out.
take out
Take out the light pole.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you want to keep women safe in your neighborhood from stuff like this, take out
every
all
light
street
pole.
lights over every single part of the sidewalk and make sure that it's pitch black, because then they're not going to know what to crush themselves
Put
into.
pillows around every telephone pole.
Yes. And then you're fine. Just
Yeah.
make sure that it's completely dark in your neighborhood,
Yeah.
because light poles are dangerous.
Well, that's boosted.
That's
and
easily
that
boosted.
is easily boosted.
That's the easiest boost of all
Is that
time.
your last boost?
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope that we have
Blasted some goo. for you.
blasted goo all over every single thing that you believe,
Yep.
and that you now...
It's stuck. The goo is stuck. There we go.
Wait.
Oh my God, you've become goo.
Kind of cool.
It's honestly such a pleasure to just get on YouTube with you guys and just blast these goo.
Oh yeah.
This goo.
Let's just blast it on out
They
of
should
here.
call it GooTube when we're
Yeah.
on it.
Honestly, they do.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people
Can
say
you pull
that.
up
Saying they must
GooTube.com?
know.
I want to see GooTube.
Probably not that good of an idea, but let's just check. Oh, gootube.com/lander.
That's
well,
a
this
black
is
screen. So we found another secret website. These are
Yeah.
websites that you go to when you think of the name of it, and
Yeah.
it turns out they predicted this is a gang stalking thing. They predicted that there was supposed to be a website there. They didn't have time to put it together.
Yeah.
How's
but
that 2 in 1 episode? That's insane.
Try BooTube.
Okay.
Let's
don't know
see.
about this one either.
Not NaBooTube.
Bootube.com. Huge domain.
Wow.
How much is that? It's only $16,000.
You guys?
5 people have it in their cart.
Let's buy it. All right. It's only $659 a month for 24 months, and that's very popular
Yeah.
of an option.
Yeah.
We can put this on Klarna.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. Bye, gang.
Goodbye.
Is that the Russian beach here?
Yeah, that's where all the Russian guys. That's like the Russian mob was there.
Don't say
in the
that.
80s.
Chill.
You're gonna get us in
Actually,
fucking
chill.
I don't give a fuck.
like chill out for real. You're
I don't
gonna
give a
get us in
fuck.
Say
trouble.
that on your solo pod, bro.
Yes, dude.
Do not
give a fuck.
implicate us.
You can't come in here and say, "Yo, the Bloods live at 123 fucking red."
Caleb,
123 Red Street.
stop! Oh my God. You fucking. It could have been.
You literally specified that it was a street.
And the Crips live on Blue Avenue.
Stop.
I swear to God.
Latin kings live in
I'm not
on
afraid
the
of
Mexico
them.
Street.
I'm not afraid
Latin
of
America.
them. Come get me.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're this big.
Remember that?
What?
He made the message to MS-13.
Oh yeah.
I just
That was
remembered
funny.
that.
You should. Did they ever
Yeah.
write you back
Yeah,
No,
what
they,
happened
they
with that?
said they messaged me on
Yeah?
Instagram, dropped in my message request
from
and said-
MS-13 official?
I said, no sweat.
No sweat,
We'll leave
man.
you be.
Damn.
We don't want it with you.
They should
You
be.
look hard as
begging
fuck.
for
We don't want
forgiveness.
we don't want to with all your tattoos.
And I replied to them. I said, bitch, shut the fuck up. Come try and kill me.
Wait, why would you not just?
Because
leave?
I'm going to fucking spray their asses.
come get my head.
Why
Come
would
get. I dare you. I double dog dare you. And you can't turn down a double dog dare.
Mhm.
I sent them a voice message.
double
You're not
Pero
gonna
dare?
do Funky Town on me.
pussy.
You sent that to MS-13?
Yeah.
Microsoft.
To
crazy.
their official verified Instagram account.
What the fuck?
It's
Where they
all-
post MS-13 memes?
They post MS-13 memes and a lot of recipes. It's actually
That MS-13 feeling on a
This is a
Saturday.
one-
When you
Man.
cut off their head?
yeah. It's that, and then it's like one pan recipes.
Yeah.
And then like pictures of Jim and Pam. It's like, why was their love forever though?